Hello everyone, and welcome to my Bold and Beautiful Today channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Steffi's photoshoot discovery, Taylor breaks down in pain. Will Perplexed, Hope and Steffy's War. The bold and the beautiful spoilers for Friday, September 27th, reveal that Brooke Logan will have another instigative photoshoot for the Brooks bedroom line. That'll bring a collaboration with a special guest star since Jokal Juliusson will perform Way Down We Go as part of the event. Jokal Juliusson is an Icelandic musician who's best known for leading the band Kaleo, and it turns out he's got a couple of big suckers. Juliusson's music will give Hope Logan and John Finnegan another reason to bond in Friday's B&B occasion, but Steffy Forrester obviously won't appreciate it. Steffi will get irked when she discovers Hope and Finn connecting over Juliusson's performance, so she may state her complaints sooner or laterly. In the meantime, Brooke and Ridge Forrester will be impeccably in sync as they celebrate the line's success. Ridge and Brooke's chemistry will be on full display during a live stream of the photoshoot, but not everyone will be thrilled about that. Although Taylor Hayes wants Ridge to be happy, it'll still be hard to watch him looking so joyful with Brooke on his arm. Taylor will hold her casket in pain as she watches Brooke and Ridge together, so her heartbreak will be twofold. We should also talk about a big return since Bridget Forrester will be back just in time for this photoshoot and Juliusson's performance. Bridget will cheer Brooke on when it comes to her line, but she might also stumble across commodity unsettling. Since Bridget is a croaker, that might be a pivotal part of her comeback. Could Bridget find Taylor in torture due to her heart condition? Whatever the case, our prognostications point to plenitude of great drama passing as this photoshoot plays out. It looks like Bridget may cozy up to Jokal Juliusson as well, so there'll be some fun stuff passing with her character. The bold and the beautiful spoilers say Brooke will take Brooke's bedroom to the coming position, so stay tuned for updates on this event and any shocking news that'll result. Brooke's sad Taylor clue, Katie reacts to Bill's reunion pitch. The bold and the beautiful spoilers recap for Thursday, September 26th, reveals that Steffy Forrester stood by her claim that she wouldn't play matchmaker, but she still suggested to Hope Logan that her parents frequently set up their way back to each other. Steffi claimed Taylor Hayes didn't come back to pursue Ridge Forrester since she wouldn't target a relationship like that. Indeed so, Steffi suggested no bone. Had a demitasse ball and inferred that Ridge would end up back with Taylor. Hope, on the other hand, didn't suppose anything or anyone would come between Ridge and Brooke Logan. In the Forrester CEO office, Brooke set up Ridge with his arm around Taylor and wondered if she was interposing, but they claimed she wasn't. Taylor suddenly touched her casket like she was having some issues and sounded to be in a hurry to leave. Still, Taylor said it was nice seeing Ridge and Brooke so happy before adding that they had a lot to look forward to. Brooke could tell that Taylor wasn't relatively herself and questioned Ridge after his partner left. Ridge hadn't noticed and assumed Taylor was overjoyed to be back with her family like she claimed. However, Brooke asked why Taylor wasn't happier if that was true. In the design office on Thursday's B&B occasion, Taylor caught up with Steffi and offered updates on her nice talk with Ridge. Steffi sounded intrigued, but she admitted she just spoke to Hope about this and pledged she wouldn't play matchmaker. That said, it was hard for Steffi since she knew Ridge was Taylor's true love. Taylor admitted that she'd always loved Ridge, but she'd accepted that he was with Brooke now and said Steffi should, too. As Taylor looked at a print of Brooke and Ridge together, she claimed their future was bright and that they had a long life ahead of them. Steffi sounded a little reflective over the comment as she stood hard. Meanwhile, Will Spencer was still at Forrester Creations when he took a phone call from Donna Logan, who was trying to set him up with a girl. Will ran into R.J. Forrester, who didn't feel thrilled about the news that Bill Spencer's son might come to work with the Forresters. Will also asked questions about Luna Nozawa the lunatic and sounded surprised over her being suitable to wisecrack R.J., so there was some pressure. At Bill's manse, he made a pitch to Katie Logan about putting their family back together and assured her that this wasn't an answer. Bill no way indeed would have gotten together with Poppy Nozawa if Katie hadn't rejected him first. Will walked by on Bill's speech and assumed his pater wanted Katie back. Bill took full responsibility for breaking up their family and said Will had every right to be defensive of his mama. That said, Bill felt he wasn't the same man presently and that he'd learned some precious assignments. Once Bill made it clear that he wouldn't fail Katie and Will again, he pushed them to get on board with reuniting as a family. Will asked if that was what Katie wanted, but she sounded uncomfortable and shifted gears. Katie said she was so happy Will was home and that they all had a chance to spend time together, so she didn't want anything to ruin it. The bold and the beautiful spoilers say Bill will have to work harder if he wants the reunion of his dreams, so we'll pass along further romantic prognostications as this story moves along. Will Perplexed, Hope and Steffy's War. The bold and the beautiful spoilers for Thursday, September 26, 2024, are eventually then. In Hereafter's occasion, suckers can anticipate Will Spencer to be confused about his parents' divide. Meanwhile, Hope Logan and Steffy Forrester Finnegan continue fighting about their maters. Keep reading to find out what's coming up in the coming occasion of the CBS Cleaner Pieces. Bill Spencer's family mission. B&B spoilers for Thursday, September 26 reveal that Bill Spencer would like to reunite with Katie Logan. While Katie cares for Bill veritably much, she hasn't jumped at the chance to reunite. For one thing, Katie is involved with Carter Walton. The other issue is that Beatty has reunited numerous times ahead, but what would make this time actually work? Bill seems to suppose that this time will be different. Katie might not be so sure, however. So, leave it up to Bill to try to win Katie's heart back. B&B spoilers. Katie Logan's pause. On Thursday, September 26, Will tries to understand the peak between his parents. It sounds like perhaps Will isn't sure why Katie isn't agreeing to be a family with Bill again. There's a lot that Will might not understand. Knowing the history and living in it are two different effects. Will Spencer Perplexed. The bold and the beautiful spoilers for Thursday, September 26 reveal that Will wants his mama to be happy. Indeed, though Will isn't a huge Bill addict, that's his father. Will seems convinced that Katie would be happier with Bill. So, if Will doesn't understand why Katie is breaking to reunite, he might start digging for answers. On Thursday, September 26, suckers can also anticipate to see further bickering between Hope and Steffy. Hope will presumably continue defending Brooke Logan. The bold and the beautiful spoilers will Perplexed, Hope and Steffy's War. Meanwhile, Steffy will still be bringing up the possibility that Ridge Forrester could spring back to Taylor Hayes. Indeed, though Steffy thinks everything will be perfect if Ridge and Taylor reunite, there's commodity she doesn't know. Taylor claims to be dying from heart failure. Still, why won't Taylor tell the verity? Is there a bigger reason than what she's claiming to be Lee Finnegan? Which plot are you looking forward to seeing the most on Thursday, September 26, 2024? What are your prognostications for Ridge, Brooke, Taylor, Hope, and Steffy? What does the unborn hold for Lee, Poppy, Bill, Katie, Will and the other characters? He bold and the beautiful spoilers for Thursday, September 26, 2024, tease a new fight for Steffy and Hope that will feel like an old fight. The bold and the beautiful spoilers circling back to an oldie but goodie. Before this time, all Steffy Forrester Finnegan and Hope Logan could argue about were Thomas Forrester and the fact that Steffy felt Hope was using Thomas as a coitus toy. Also, Thomas left and Hope fell for Steffy's hubby, John Finn Finnegan. So, they got to argue about Hope staying down from Finn, especially after Hope kissed Finn. Of course, the fate of Hope for the future got thrown into the blend as always, but Hope has yet another chance to turn her line around. So, that leaves Brooke Logan and Taylor Hayes. Hope gloats that her mama has Ridge Forrester now, and that's that while Steffy makes sure to get in a dig about the personalities of all the Logan women. Nothing ever wins this battle, but neither woman knows that Taylor is harboring a huge secret. She's dying and doesn't want anyone to know it. Ultimately, the Forresters and Logans will learn the verity and come together for Taylor's sake. B&B spoilers. Will Spencer is confused with Poppy Nozawa and Luna Nozawa out of Bone. Bill Spencer's life. Will Spencer allowed? There was a clear path for his mama and father to reunite so they could eventually be a family again. Unfortunately, that isn't working out for Will as well as he'd hoped. While Katie Logan and Bill aren't adversaries, they aren't exactly ready to get wedded again, and Will doesn't understand why. They feel to love one another. Bill indeed said that Katie was the love of his life. To a youthful man like Will, that means being together. Does Will indeed know that his parents broke up because his father had an affair with Aunt Brooke and indeed married her? Perhaps that will help put facts in perspective for Bill and Katie's son.